Alright, looks like the series is evened up 2-2 here.
Okay, so we're starting off 2-2.
It seems like 12 Teen and Helms have been way faster than Chicken and J Killer.
Okay, so say some more stuff.
Uh,
Okay, good. We can hear you. Excellent. Okay, so here's the deal with this stream. We're gonna commentate this, but I just made breakfast, and I don't really like eating streams. So I'm gonna turn off my webcam, maybe mute my mic. I'm gonna let Ahsoka do all the work for the next
I
10
was good.
minutes.
I was gonna say it could be like the new thing.
Yeah,
The
yeah. So this is this is like next level leeching. Like it's like level one is you have a partner that just carries you and you just sit around making random moves. Level two is you're not even playing. Like you're watching someone else play and streaming that. Level three is you're watching someone else playing and you're not even commentating. You got a guest commentator to do all the commentary and you just sit there raking the views and the bits and the subs and so forth. That's what we're level three leeching here.
so J Killer is playing My Line is White, but he doesn't realize that there's new theory out on it, and it gets really complicated. So his position looks really bad. Chicken is doing okay, but Helms is safe, and J Killer's probably going to get mated here. Um, Now, I don't know about Cheesy taking that. I think he should have just moved over and he was completely safe, but um, yeah, he's got to watch out for pawn d2, pawn f2. He just moves his king over. He should be fine. Where's the mate? I know a rook mates. Maybe. Let me see what's going on Helm's board. Well, chicken's up time. Oh, J Killer should just sit. What's he doing? He should sit and let chicken chessmate for sure. They're up 10 seconds. Oh, they won. Yep, they realized they were gonna lose. They couldn't. He couldn't finish off the mate, and they were down too much time. 12 team's actually in a pretty decent amount of trouble here. So we'll see if Chicken can trade for him. J Killer's definitely got a good position here. Oh, Helms looks like she's checkmated. Or she has to give up the queen, but I think she's still checkmated because pawn takes g7, king takes, or pawn takes h, and then pawn g7, and then the rook queen mates. Yeah, so, alright, that's another one for Chicken and J Killer. They were up 2 seconds. He was going to try to do the fast pawn thing, but he's got a rook. He should just do rook takes d7 and then rook back at e7, and there's no pawn tricks. So it looks like at this point, Chicken's plan is to just spend to stay safe and feed J Killer, which has been working out pretty good for him so far. Helms has a really strong attack over here, though. Chicken did not want all that flow. He's really going to have to work to get out of this one. And they're down 10 seconds. It's almost resignable already with Cheesy being. So, yeah, I don't see any way J Killer can survive this with a queen coming next, probably.
Okay.
So they're down 17 seconds, a knight and a pawn, and then as soon as 12 team wants it, he gets a queen on command. So he just plays knight at like he can just play like knight f4 or knight f1. Yeah, he doesn't even need the queen. So he just pushes d1 and then knight push queen would probably been better, but he got a second queen, so that was an easy enough mate. They were just up way too much time there. There's a lot of pre-moves going on Chicken's board right now. He looks like he's mated. Pawn h4 should mate. And then probably just actually I would just play knight g f6.
Oh, knight h2.
Oh, hey. Now it's simpler. Bishop c6 looks like it's mating two or three. That works too. And then queen c4. Yep, queen c4. Chicken looked a little tilty that game. He needs to catch his breath here. Oh, hey, we are all. What's up? Oh,
I'm not sure. I made affiliate today. Helms raided me.
oh, nice. 12 team gave up a free queen, but he is up time and his position's not bad, so it didn't really hurt his partner. It actually, the queen doesn't really help Chicken at all, and the minors help Helms, so. Oh, but it's continuing. Nice. He ended up catching Cheesy on another pre-move and won the rook.
I feel like if Chuck was with us, not busy, he would be like, "Yeah, and this is why you don't pre-move, kids."
As weird as it is, it's slightly harder to commentate than I thought it would be on these like super speedy guys. I think I commentated on like one of Chuck's streams and it was like no problem, but Cheesy moves like 10 moves a second. It's hard to keep track of what's going on. Cheesy wants a rook. He's not gonna get any. He went back defensive. Helms is in a really bad position, but she's gonna go aggressive because she's up time. Uh, I don't really see an attack for J Killer at the moment. Cheesy just wants to recycle pieces. For Helm, she does have an attack. Although, if she doesn't get a heavy, I don't think the attack actually works. But if she gets a bishop for e3 and then a bishop for... I was going to say if you moved king e2, but he seems pretty safe.
What about knight f5 here, like knight h6 to f5, trying to get knight g3 in?
I mean, maybe, but it definitely opens up for the knight f6 checks and then pawn d7. And then times are hard. That is what she ended up doing.
Huh. Interesting.
I feel like just bishop b1 is probably the safe way to go. No, he went aggressive, like I thought.
The knight does cover g7.
I'm not worried about the g7. He just needs a rook, but I don't. Their downtime, he's not going to get a rook. Yeah, I foresaw this happening, but now he plays bishop at e1 like I thought. J Killer's actually got a strong attack going on here. Finally.
Smash is commentating in the chat.
Chicken should play pawn g7 to get that knight off that square for. Yeah, he got checkmated. He should have pulled the knight off first. Oh, okay. J Killer switched up his opening after having a few bad runs at the last one. This one looks pretty good for white. I like knight. I think J Killer should just castle. And then, oh, just so if anyone is watching knows, Killer Bees on attack is J Killer. And 12 teens, also named Cheesy, just in case you guys get confused. But yeah, J Killer can castle, but Helms wants a pawn. That's why they're sitting. She wants a pawn for h6, which he can survive, but it's definitely if he gets a couple moves, then he's just completely safe. So, but J Killer does have a good position too. So, uh, he's gonna give up the pawn, but make him pay a minor for it. So I like maybe pawn takes, f6, bishop takes. Oh, he just went with the castle route. That's fine too. Chicken's in real bad shape here.
Bastard.
Yeah, rook g7's just maybe.
G7. Ah, yeah, okay. He's got king takes h6 as a resource.
I think the pawn at f5 is probably the first right move. Yeah, she just had too much stuff. Even as he defended more, more came. Right now, I think, in my opinion, the Helms and Cheesy team is going to win this series pretty significantly, but I think J Killer's just a little rusty, and although he's playing pretty well, I think he's slightly slow for this matchup.
Mhm.
Cheesy's just really fast. He's going to take advantage of that, and then every time Helms gets an attack, she's just going to sit for what she needs.
And 12 team mated here.
Yes, he is. Oh, yeah, queen. Nice mate. On the other end of it, Cheesy does like to play loose, so J Killer's good at sneaking in those mates here and there, but he's got to make sure he keeps time, or as soon as he gets an attack, Helms is just gonna sit forever. Like right here with few pieces, he's got mate, but Chicken's already in a bad spot. That queen wasn't very good for him, although he did defend it pretty well here. But I mean, she could just do pawn takes h8 with a rook and a queen. And he's not getting mated with just a few diagonals.
I feel like Killer Bees is doing okay because you can go bishop d2 to defend the king, and then h4 and.
No, this game's completely over. They're just gonna resign here in 1 second.
Oh yeah, no, the time difference is.
I mean, yeah, Cheesy's just gonna chess, as weird as that is. Although she has mate with knight h8 and queen f7. I don't know why she doesn't play it. But he's probably telling her to set, even though she's like, I have checkmate. I don't know what she's saying. But she should play it.
She's down.
Yeah. No, knight h8. What was that? Gives away a free knight. Chuck would say that was an inefficient mate, giving away a knight there. Now, Chicken's position's really good if low trades come, but it's just really hard to hold it. Like a knight at e2 and then a pawn at h3 is really bad for Chicken. They are actually up time this round, though. Although 12 team's position is terrible. I think he might be mated now.
He slip or something?
No, he took the knight and then didn't realize that I saw the attack. I think pawn. Yeah, that's just mating too. Knight c5 is mate. Yep. Nice job by J Killer. Cheesy got a little ahead of himself trying to take that knight, and then he gave up the f7 attack.
Look at this opening: a6, d5, and e5, just opening all the lines.
Well, he plays super fast, so people try to pre-move, and then if you pre-move anything there, he catches you on a pre-move. Like J Killer's in a great position. I think he just won. It's holdable, but just barely for Cheesy at the moment. Chicken's got a good position. They should just keep playing fast. J Killer should not be thinking here. He should be doing bishop takes h6, winning all the pieces for Chicken. And then no, he shouldn't be attacking that knight. He should be taking bishop takes h6. Chicken's position only improves with trades here. Yeah, see, he took the rook, but if he had the bishop on the h6 first, he would just be in a way better position. I don't know what was going on there.
Yeah, you gotta
I don't know
decide
what.
which board you're gonna play for.
I mean, he decided to play for Chicken's board. He just, in my opinion, didn't optimize what he could get. But she doesn't have any pieces at the moment to even defend. Her position's real rough right now. Even like knight c2, ignore the queen, take the rook, and then that works too. That was I had pawn c2 and then knight b4. No, pawn d2 and then yeah, she's almost made it here. Just one or two more diagonals. Yeah, knight b4. He might play rook d2, but I prefer knight b4 here. Oh, he got the queen there. Yeah, it's just me. J Killer does have to survive for 5 seconds, which seems like a joke but I would never underestimate Cheesy's crazy 5,000 bullet rating. I think queen d3 is fine here.
Okay, I'm back. Thanks a lot for the commentary, guys. This is even better leeching than I imagined, because not only did you guys commentate for me, but you kept saying, as Chuck would say. So you were doing your Chuck impressions too.
That's level 4, Chuck. Level 4 when we say
Level
stuff
4,
that you would
yeah.
say in your absence.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know why Smash Time doesn't get in the call here.
I was gonna say we're actually like Chuck Jr. Or not Chuck Jr., but I mean like we were even pretending to be Chuck. So they evened it up. It's 8-8. So either we've had Chicken and J Killer losing, being down 20 seconds, or J Killer mating Cheesy.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, on Fixed at least, J Killer was known as an initiative hog, as was Helm's Knight. I mean, they both love attacking. And they're both pretty good at attacking. So, oh, it looks like a bishop is good for J Killer.
Yeah, J Killer's position is amazing, and so is Chicken. I don't think they have a chance here. I think bishop takes f2, queen e6, and then queen takes c8 is really strong. Oh, he decided to use a pawn instead, but I feel
Chicken
like the
says
queen
no,
there. And then,
no trades. So Chicken's worried about getting mated.
yeah, that knight was real bad for Chicken, but I think he survives it. But a rook was mate 1.
So pawn. Oh no, never mind. The knight c3.
Yeah, I was looking at knight c4 here.
I think knight c4, pawn takes c4, and then king c3, and you're fine. Because the bishop on d3 is hanging. And then knight on e2 covers the knight on f4 if it tries to come back. And
J Killer just keeps taking stuff. That's brutal.
yeah, it's gonna
So they're up 2 seconds at this point.
I feel like queen e7 is good by J Killer here. Lock that light square bishop down. None of cheesy pieces can move then. Because if he moves that bishop to take f6, he gets queen takes g1. I would keep playing if I was J Killer. Your position doesn't get any worse.
Yeah.
You're just getting up more time. No, you should have took with the knight there, buddies. Okay. Mate, queen, and queen. Yep. Somehow that was way too closer than I thought I should be. Now, I don't know if they did this on purpose, but I definitely think that if Cheesy was playing chicken, that they would be.
I think it's just a
better.
matter of ratings, isn't it? Just because
No,
chicken.
this
Or
is
no,
her
it's
power.
not. No, yeah, they definitely did it on purpose. Then. This is Helms making the match the way she wanted. Maybe.
No, I don't think. I mean, I wouldn't say that she didn't want it like this, but it definitely favors chicken and J Killer, in my opinion.
No,
So
well,
maybe they did.
I mean, if they're not playing high versus high, then it was manually done, and it was manually done. Then Helms manually did it.
I mean, maybe chicken. Maybe everyone.
No.
agreed to it.
I think probably Chicken and 12 Teen probably said that they play each other all the time and wanted to play someone else. So this is 12 Teen getting to play J Killer instead of Chicken.
Chicken sacks the queen instead of a pawn and just mates his partner in one.
That's awkward.
So I watched J Killer play like my one version of not as when he's white against Cheesy, and that didn't go well. So he switched it up. Chicken's playing the normal version against Helms of the e4 to d5 line with the leaf. But Cheesy wants a queen trade. Chicken cannot trade queens, which is actually terrible. Can't really hold it though.
Yeah, Chicken says coming.
Chicken's position's real bad right now.
Ah.
She can even probably checkmate with knight d3 and knight c2 and then rook e1. That's pretty
Oh,
close to me.
that's interesting tactic. So we're saying knight here, rook here. Oh, and here it goes. Yep. Here. And then a knight would mate after that.
Well, she had all the knights.
And she's yeah, but I mean he's gonna take a knight and then up 15 seconds.
But it doesn't
And
matter.
he doesn't even need to wait for it. After rook there, if take the knight, then you could play knight takes bishop. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what Helms is waiting for. Can you guys try to explain that?
She's trying to make J Killer put the knight on the board.
Oh, okay.
And if she goes and gives up another knight, it makes it slightly harder. But like, let's say he takes rook take g8 and then he plays rook e8. Like, he would have almost been able to force the knight on the board there.
Makes sense.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there's the knight.
Now she can play
she can play
it.
it.
And she's got
Yeah, the knight here, pawn here mates.
I find it interesting to see how Chicken plays versus her d4, and he plays the penguin line. I don't know if that's what they've come up with as the new top line, but
Well, I mean, I think he's just playing against Helms' style, and He
Well,
probably
right now they're up 10 seconds and a knight destroys him. So, yeah, knight f6, bishop h. I would have preferred bishop h6 because it
no,
pinned the
no, no.
rook.
It's just the reason for putting it on h8 instead of h6. If you put it on h6, then chicken can defend by putting a bishop on h8. And if you put a bishop on h8, then he can't put a bishop on h8. That's why it's better.
She has mate with the pawn. She just plays pawn h6. Oh, that was fancy.
Oh, that was fancy. This is pinned. Oh, oops.
Yeah, but this is the line I see a lot. I'm curious to see if chicken has any different ways to play it. That seems to be okay for white, but black plays like c5 a lot of times. It's a really weird move, but it undermines white's center.
Makes sense. But Helms isn't playing that. She's waiting for stuff. But right now,
No,
they
I mean,
traded 2 pieces for a queen. And I mean, chicken only has a queen in hand. And so it's hard for him to play in that situation. He doesn't want to just interpose with the queen. Guess he finally got a pawn. Smash time. Come in the call. Commentate with us.
Said that he's at work.
Oh, yes. Okay.
oh yeah, Jarl, I forgot that. Jarl said he couldn't join in, and then he wants to join in with us. Everybody wants to join your stream, Chuck.
Awesome. The more the merrier.
Well, for cheesy, pawn at f7 and pawn at h6 is very strong. I think he's not playing it right away because maybe he doesn't want. It's a different way to go about it.
Smash says he just came home.
Okay. That's Smash? Yeah.
Way to go about it.
Hey.
Smash says he just came home.
Yeah, can you mute the stream, Smash?
That's Smash.
Harmony Chess says, "I love you" at Helms Night. And Dr. Fochop says, "Please PM." They're trying to get in them DMs, I guess. I feel like J Killer's only way of defense is attack, but I don't see any good attacks for him. They're up 30 seconds. This is obnoxious. Yeah, at this point, I would let Cheesy just chess J Killer. There's no way he can survive 2 queens. Just play queen e7. That's funny. She gave the pawn blocker. But it doesn't matter. He's probably spamming sit. Oh, never mind. They're talking, I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure. Helms Night is almost always in a call. Hey, okay. So, you guys just missed a great OK stream. OK was streaming the Plotkin Penguin Crazy House match. Even commentary on that. You could check out his VOD just to see that. And then right before that, Plotkin was partnering me on chess.com. We're playing some bughouse.
J Killer's in a really bad position here, and they're down 8 seconds.
I'm sure I liked bishop h4. Like, why not just d4 right away?
Yeah, I like d4. I mean, you could still play it after, actually, but this is really bad. Dr. Fochop says, has anyone ever played bug over the board?
No, that's never happened.
So Helms, Cheesy is probably telling Helms to sit. They're up 20 seconds.
I'll just plug my stream here, maybe. I don't know if that's allowed here. I'll just do it.
I mean, why would it not be? It's like you're sponsored by Chesscom.
I mean, it's relevant to what's going on.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I get people who like plug their stuff on my blog, and it's like they don't even they've read it or that they give a hoot about it. They're just like, oh yeah. There was this one guy who had like a sensual guide chess, and it was like just a bunch of pictures of like naked chicks, and it was like develop your pieces. And I was like, oh, dude, what the hell?
So yeah, Helms should definitely sit. It's not fun to play this way, but the game's over if Helms just doesn't move. So there's no way J Killer survives this. He's probably gonna flag, but he could get mated. It doesn't matter.
Bughouse is not meant to be fun.
Well, I mean, some people they'll move when they shouldn't because they don't want to sit, but it's the right call.
I feel judged
Not
right
to
now.
mention any names. I mean, I feel like Flock. He just knew you wouldn't sit, so he just gave up.
What's up, Smash?
We need Plotkin in this call. Where's Plotkin? Let me add him.
Oh, Tri-Skeleton, you're one of Plotkin's students? So Plotkin, he partnered me earlier tonight, and we played against Hisoka, who's one of the commentators here, and GSVC. And then later we played against 12teen and IGH Chess. Oh, you go to school with them? University of Toronto? Awesome. Yeah, and then and he left my stream because he was playing a Crazy House World Championship match with Penguin GM. And that was commentated on by OK. So there's two VODs out there from earlier tonight with Little Plotkin. Yeah, Plotkin is at university.
Oh, they're uptime the rook mates.
Nice.
It's time to run away with this. Seems like you were right, Zucker.
I mean, if they were playing normal, I think it would be worse. So I think J Killer's good enough, but he's slightly slower. He's not used to this super speed just yet. Like push P3 works really good.
I mean, I think J Killer is a little rusty. It's not that he's rusty at Bughouse specifically, but he's rusty at playing with high players. He's played a bunch in the random pool recently.
I have 4 too strong.
Yeah. Actually, he should have played bishop to g4 first, then knight at f4, I think. Oh, this works too, but
I was like, it's just mate.
Oh, I mean, it uses more pieces. You can mate with less pieces.
Well, as long as you have them, right?
No, you gotta economize.
Shaq is all about being efficient.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you might not have those pieces.
Well, if you don't have them, then you play that better move. It's kind of like using the double queen mate when you don't need to. Chicken actually has a good attack on Helms this time.
Yep.
Yeah, but they're down 17 seconds already. I mean, J Killer's position is not bad, and he's probably gonna, but I don't know, that's a long time to gain.
Knight takes e3, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
And just rook f8.
Yeah, this is probably over. Probably bishop at f4 next. Oh, never mind. bishop at G. No, maybe. I was gonna say bishop G3, but I didn't like it. Now, if rook F1, rook takes F1, king takes H1, he has to watch out for queen takes E6.
You do king takes here?
And the knight is just
Oh,
gonna.
he got his queen pin. That's game over.
Yeah.
He's got 4 full seconds. He could probably take all of
Yeah.
Killer's pieces.
Easily.
And now he got a pawn. He can promote it.
Yeah.
Pawn C7.
Yeah, and in an endgame like this, the pawn was even better than the knight.
Now the game's not over yet because it's going to be a time scramble. You can't force a win with the amount of material that
Yeah,
he's
but
got.
Helms is pretty good in the time scramble.
J Killer is doing quite well.
Mhm.
He should have gone up, I
Um,
think. But, well, okay.
He lasted longer than I thought he would.
Yeah.
But see, this is the line I'm talking about. J Killer versus 12 teen. So he's not new on the new line here with this weird variation.
Smash.
Ugh.
Oh, that was sad.
No, I wouldn't say Chicken's tilting, but he's got to know that
The
in
chicken
that
is
position.
untiltable. Like, he... I mean... was it you? I think it was you that was trying to... Or no, it was Plotkin. Plotkin was trying to get chicken tilted when we were playing over the board. And I kept telling him chicken is untiltable. It tilted Plotkin that chicken was untiltable.
Online tilt is different from over the board tilt. I feel like people tilt much less in person because it's like,
I don't know. Sometimes they get tired and they tilt real hard in person too.
Yeah.
I've definitely actually been tilted at the exact same time as Cheesy was when we were playing each other. So with our bullet match of low Bs, so I know he is tiltable.
So, I guess... Do you think J Killer would like pawns or bishop? Pawn at G3, bishop at H4, something like that.
I feel like he's waiting for bishop D4, and then if he blocks, then you take the knight for free. Oh no, never mind. The queen can just take it. J Killer actually has a pretty good position. Maybe he wants a queen. I'm not sure what he's setting for at the moment. No, Helms can't actually take that.
Yeah, I don't know why he doesn't
have we
play
seen
something at G3. What
yeah,
was that, Joe?
E4, E5 in this series at all? It seems like that line is just like no one wants to play it anymore.
No, Helms and Cheesy are downtime. Chicken's got all the pieces. I'm gonna say that they're gonna win this one. Now J Killer, in my opinion, should not. Yep, they just resigned. I'm like, he should just not trade. Just throw in a bunch of spite checks and give Chicken time to chess Helms. And instead of
Yeah.
continuing on, they just resigned. But those are positions where sometimes trying to get the attack isn't the right play. You just want to hold trades while your partner, if they're up a lot of pieces.
This is a queen trade offer again, which is bad. Alright, so he's not doing the queen trade.
If Helms played E4, he would probably respond E5, right?
Like a bunch of pawns be great for J Killer or knights.
Yes,
but they're downtime.
Yes, Helm sacked quite a few pieces, and Chicken managed to stabilize.
Yeah, but J Killer's position's not actually any better with the pieces he used, so
Yep. Maybe knight at e6 or something. Use the queen around.
bishop e6 won the knight for free.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
And pawn f7, knight h6 ideas.
I didn't like that. I liked rook g5 better before that with the check. But this is okay now, I guess.
Queen takes e4 and rook g8. Oh,
Well, Helms is going for the all-in attack.
I think it's working out for her. Maybe knight h6 here.
knight
Well,
e5 seems strong.
He's safe, but
Oh,
he
you're
can't give
right. Knight
rook.
e5 is stronger.
We would have
95
to go
just
to
king
g8.
g8, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, then a knight would mate.
But
Yeah, I
there's
guess
no
there's no
knights on
knights
the
on the
board,
board. Yeah.
and a rook doesn't mate, only a queen.
But Helms is up like so much.
Yeah, but there's no knight on the board. He'd have to win a queen. And the rook doesn't mate.
Well, now a rook mates. Another rook mates. You could
Oh,
even
he can
play
maybe
pawn at
knight.
g7. Oh yeah, you can just take and then bishop bishop mates. Oh, thanks for the follow from Triskeleton. Really appreciate it.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
And then that's what Helms
Take
Knight
a
is
look.
best at, is finding mates when it doesn't look like there is one.
Pawn e3 was very nice by Helms.
Okay, but white has undoubled pawns now.
But she saves a piece. It depends what you care about.
Now a rook
A
mates
rook.
for 12-10, but they're down time.
They're-
So it doesn't
Yeah,
help.
they're downtown. That's a weird one.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, nice move.
I thought chicken would just step back.
That rook mates. Yep. Ooh.
Nice.
Now, as weird as it is, Chicken plays her d4 different than he played against my d4.
How's that weird?
He plays like he
Chicken's,
just played bishop g4 lines
Chicken is
instead of
very good at playing to the opponent.
I'm a
Yeah,
strong
that-
believer in
that
playing
is
to the
true.
opponent.
That's a weird. I don't play to the opponent. I mean, in certain situations, what's good on the
I
board.
play to the
but I mean,
opponent, but it's very rare. Like, there's certain people I don't play certain lines against because I know they just smash them. But whereas I'll play those lines against other people, 'cause I know that they don't know how to play.
I think playing to the opponent is even more necessary in bughouse than in regular chess.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess there are times where I'll play d4 instead of e4 against a certain opponent because I don't like how the lines unfold. I guess you could consider that playing to the opponent.
Yep.
I think we chess players like to as these like perfect information machines who like map out all of the possibilities. But like if we could actually do that, we wouldn't play chess in the first place. So I think that really need to play for.
Helm should take that queen and then sit. And it's just game over.
It's already game over.
Yeah, that's already game over.
It's a shame knight takes f7 is covered.
Now, if he moves over, he's going to take the queen and play m1. Yep.
Yep. So,
The only way
so
Chicken.
Triskeleton has a question in the chat. Who's the best bughouse player in the world? So in my opinion, it's basically a tie between 12-teen and Chicken and Vaboris, who is Gulamali Rises. Although Vaboris, he doesn't play very much, and the other two play relatively frequently. But what do you guys think? Who's the best player in the world? I know Hisoka's probably going to say Jeffrey Joe, but I don't know if I agree
No, I
with that.
think Cheesy's the best player right now by far.
Okay.
I think he's ahead of Chicken even.
Better than Jal.
Well, I mean, Charles, he's got that like signet. He plays against Jarl, you know, his secret opponents. I always want to say Jarl because I like the word Jarl. Yeah, like I don't care that it's like not your name. I just like it.
So okay, OKZH is saying don't forget John, John Lee Crazy House. Um, I I mean he has not played very much Bughouse at all recently, and even when he was active, I wouldn't call him best 3 in the world. He'd certainly be like top 10 in the world, but I don't think he's best 3. He's definitely best 3 or maybe best 1 for Crazy House, but I don't
I feel
think I
like
say
there are
that for
about
Bughouse.
30 people in the top 10 for Bughouse. Didn't Jen Lee say on one of his streams though that like he preferred Crazy House because like Australia and like the lag was less of an issue when there's 2 players than when there was 4. That's why he was
That makes
focused on
sense.
Crazy House.
Yeah, there's definitely a big lag issue from Australia, and that's been the case for like 20 years or more. So I think the internet is improving. So I think 12-teen is removing a little too much here, but
A bishop mates for Helms here.
Yeah,
Just one bishop, and you could do the cool tricky move queen at h5. Maybe. I'm confused.
the queen h5. Then wouldn't he need 2 bishops? Or am I missing something?
My plan was like pawn takes bishop g7, but I don't know if you can actually force it.
Yeah, because then you have the d queen that can take.
Oh, she's not seeing it though.
Oh,
she's just going
it's
for
time
flag.
scramble
She's
time.
going for flag, and she's probably gonna succeed. Yeah.
Oh, J Killer lagged out for like 2 seconds there.
So
He was
So Dr. Sharbra asked about Fisher Random Bughouse. I've played that a bunch, both over the board. We played a little Fisher Random Bughouse at the World Open. I played some with Hisoka. And additionally, there used to be a chess server called Bix, which was based on the Fix code that they had Fisher Random Bughouse. It was very buggy. I mean, not just Bughouse buggy, but actually, like it would crash a lot. But you could get in, maybe 30 games before it crashed. It was fun times.
Do you enjoy Fisher Random Bughouse?
I do, because like one of the reasons I prefer Bughouse over chess in the first place is that I hate open ends. I hate just like memorizing stuff, and you can't really memorize in Fisher Random. So it's more tactics. It's all tactics.
So when I played with Chicken versus Cheesy and Helms, we lost like 50 to 25, maybe something like that. So I would expect it'll probably be around the same score at the end. Helms actually does pretty well with versus Chicken with feed, so I don't know how he survives here. Pawn g6 is just crushing. The bishop works just fine too. Oh, that's tricky. He pulls the rook off, then she can play queen g4. Knight d4 is wins.
Nice.
I guess she wants knight, maybe?
Yeah, knight's M1. She's up 16 seconds. She might as well sit
Yeah,
for it.
knight's made in one. Rook is really good too. Or she has she has a bunch of good moves anyway. You could just do the knight check and win some stuff. She could drop pawn at f7 or pawn at d7.
Chicken says, I'm gonna sack from now on.
So OKZH says, who programmed Bix? It was actually programmed by a Russian, and I forget his name off the top of my head, but something I could look up.
Chicken needs some chicken feed.
I am surprised that even chicken can fail to put in the opening.
And fail to what?
To put.
Can fail to bud? I'm not understanding.
But. Like start in the opening.
Oh, fail to start. Oh, I see. Isn't Penguin almost unbeatable and crazy? Well, Penguin played Plotkin and won that series. But Penguin hasn't really studied theory that much, and he's played much less crazy ass games than a lot of other people, so I don't think Penguin does as well versus 12 Teen or John Lee or Opera Weezen. Very strong, don't get me wrong, but I wouldn't say he's unbeatable. Oh, GSVC crushes him too. Okay. So
Bishop at g4.
Rook F2. Yeah, the queen mates for.
nice. Who is GSVC? I partnered him last night. He is Jenna217 on chess.com. So there's for those of you who don't know, there's a Discord server, which is not my own Discord, but it's called the House Discord, where a bunch of people who play Bughouse and Crazy House and other variants such as Atomic and Anti-Chess and so forth congregate there, and all of the top players are there. So,
Who is the official owner?
I mean, the Lazy MD. I suppose he's the owner at this point. He's like the head admin, and so yeah, he's the head admin right now. But my understanding is it was actually started by Atrophied, and then Atrophied got like less active.
Who is Atrophied?
Atrophied is Nicholas Tice.
Oh yes, okay. Yeah, J-Killer's in a real bad spot again. He's got no pieces. He's down time. Bishop A4 is really strong, maybe, for Cheesy. Protects the C2 pawn and then attacks.
So for the people who just joined
E7.
the House Discord, based on what I said, remember to assign yourself roles. So you go to role assignment, and you pick the variants you like, and you click on them, and you click like North America if you live in North America, and that lets you see more channels. So it might not look like there's many channels in the House Discord, but once you join roles, you'll see a lot.
I think Helm's. She decided to take the rook for Cheesy. I don't know if that mates.
It does mate.
Yeah, with the knight. Yeah, I didn't see it. Bishop A6, and then. Actually, I don't. Am I blind?
I mean, it's mate in one, right? He has to move right.
Yes. I wanted him to move King C8 somehow.
Over the board, King C8 would be a great move.
Do you think they'll ever implement illegal moves in online chess, or is it just programmed in the normal thing?
It's just programmed in. I don't think I've seen illegal moves except in stuff like, I mean, Atomic arguably has some illegal moves and Anti-Chess does, but any like actual chess-based variant, because you can't do illegal moves.
I think she wanted a knight there. Because the knight forced the bishop off.
So Triskeleton atrophied did cheat on Lichess, and he was caught. That was like a year and a half ago, or a little over a year ago. Yeah. So he was a cheater. He's now a national master at chess. Not by cheating over the board, and he's tried to move on from his cheating.
He's no Borislav Ivanov.
He's no what? What's that?
Borislav Ivanov,
Oh, I'm not
a
aware.
very famous cheater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why Chicken gave that queen, because it made it his partner. I was waiting for that. They've lost a lot in a row. They really need to try to calm down.
So I don't think Chicken and Killer Bees on Attack are in a call, because they seem to be typing stuff to each other. So
No, they haven't been called.
that's a disadvantage as far as communication. I think both of them actually claim to dislike calls. So both Chicken and Killer Bees on Attack, I've heard them both say that they find it distracting, like the voice, that they just want to focus on the game. But I still think it's a huge advantage to be in a call.
I mean, there are all these Gen Lee streams with Chicken Crossroad, and Chicken seemed to be enjoying himself. Maybe.
A knight mates Helm's Knight here. But she'll be able to hold no problem.
So to try Skeleton, there's definitely a lot of people who have that belief that you should just excommunicate it forever. I believe in second chances myself, but I can't necessarily convince other people of that. So you do you, I guess. Chicken says no knight. Trying to force the knight. This. But they're actually down time. So Chicken and J Killer are up time. So he can hold the knight.
She's got to play knight g2. Then he goes up.
A nice move. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess that works.
Knight e4. Knight e4, knight e4, knight e4.
This covers the knight.
Knight h5 works too, I guess.
So the question is, if Chicken moves to h3, are there any follow-up checks after that? So I think e4 is a little better, because then you have knight takes f2.
There's rook takes f2. Well, there is knight g5. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. The rook covered.
Rook e4. Maybe. Oh, nice.
Triple pawns, strong.
He's so fast in the opening. He's used 2 seconds so far.
Okay, so this is the chicken line that he normally plays versus me. He played it versus Helms this round, so I feel a little better. It actually seems to be going well for him too.
Yeah, so Lichess is where it's at for Crazy House. Even though there's Crazy House on chess.com, it's not nearly as popular as Lichess. Which is interesting, because now that chess.com has bughouse, that would attract more players there, and you'd think they'd play Crazy House while they're there. But I think at the present moment, Lichess has a much better computer analysis for Crazy House, which is an advantage to Lichess, and a lot of people like the tournament system better there. I'm hoping that chess.com will improve their Crazy House too, and Eventually that will get more people liking chess.com. So yeah, and there's other variants on Lichess that are not on chess.com, including Atomic and Anti-Chess. So I think those will be added to chess.com. I'm not going to say in the near future, but in the future. I know I've heard it discussed by some streamers who are in the know that chess.com is going to be getting Atomic. That was said by Gotham Chess on a chess.com stream, that he said that chess.com would be getting Atomic. And additionally, within 4-player chess, which is on chess.com, but it's like not in live chess, it's in its own thing. And in 4-player chess, there are 4-player chess variants that include 4-player anti-chess. So the fact that they have that makes me think maybe they'll just implement plain vanilla anti-chess at some point.
No, a knight mates for chicken. They're up 1 second. The knight comes next move. But he's gonna keep moving.
So thanks for the follow from Chabo Chab. So yeah, chess.com does have 4-player chess also, which is a lot of fun. I enjoy playing it, though not nearly as good as I am at Bughouse. Okay, so rook mates for 12t, and I believe it's forced here.
Of course, the best website for variants is PY Variants, which uses the.
I guess Helm's Knight just mates. It's not even a matter of getting the rook. That's checkmate.
No, it's fine.
Because after this we have knight at g7.
No, just rook takes first.
Then 12 teammates.
I see. You're saying rook takes, and then yeah, you're right.
The bishop covers.
You're right.
G7.
Yeah, Scanhouse is a lot of fun.
So yeah, Charles, if you want to put that URL in here so people can check out that site, feel free if you're looking in the chat.
I will. Thanks for that, Chuck. In the chat in Chuck's stream, you should all check out this website. You can play Capablanca chess, Grand chess, and Sarowan chess too. It's a face.
Yeah, and it'd be great if chess.com could get more of those variants. I think like the more chess.com sees that variants are popular, the more that they will implement. Although I think both Lichess and chess.com feel that like they don't want their variants to like hurt their existing stuff. So Lichess doesn't want to implement bughouse because they're afraid it will like slow down the site and hurt like the other code. I mean, I think one possible solution to that is sort of what chess.com has done for 4-player chess, that it's not in live chess itself, but it's in like its own separate area, and then you're not slowing down the code for other stuff.
So why would it be slowing down?
Well, in Lichess's case, I think it's just to account for the bughouse code would somehow slow down other things. I don't know all the intricacies of the programming, but that is what the main Lichess guy, I forget what his name is. He was doing an ask me anything.
T-Ball.
Yeah, the T-Ball. He was doing an ask me anything, and people asked him about bughouse, and that's what he said.
Yeah, so chicken lagged out. He had like a second and a half, and he had a quick M3 with bishop E3, pawn takes H1, and then queen. It was like super forced, and he had more than enough time, so he restarted chess.com.
So on the subject of websites, so Lichess, like their computer analysis is better for things like Crazy House, but chess.com, if you're just playing chess, like it's really cool how they have a list of like how many blunders and mistakes and missed mates you have at the end of like your blitz games, and then you can look at those and see what you did wrong. It's an easy way to improve. So I think ultimately we're going to see that sort of thing for for Crazy House and other variants as chess.com improves their code. So it's only going to get better. It's just a matter of time. And I want to see
Yes, the
like
blog is
all these
great.
websites improve. Thank you for the follow from Ding
A
Dong.
pawn is really good for Helms here. Yeah,
And she gets it.
No, the knight probably mates 95. Yeah, it's just unstoppable now.
So yeah, OK is pointing out that Lead Chess also has that feature. I've looked at Lead Chess's. I don't think it's. I'm not sure how to describe it. I don't think it's presented as user friendly and nicely as chess.com does it. Although frankly I haven't used either very much for chess, so maybe that's just based on streams I've seen. Maybe it's not highlighted as much in Lead Chess streams. I'm not sure. Okay, so that's mate in 1 for J Killer. Oh,
No, I
but
think
Helms
Chicken.
mates first.
I think they could have won that if he would have played just a few random checks instead of trying to defend there. They were only down 3 seconds and Jake Killer had main 1, but
Yeah, Jake. I think that Chicken was hoping that J Killer would take a knight as he was attacking to defend. And
I mean, he had queen e2 check and then rook b3 check, and then he could play bishop a4 if he got.
That's
and he only
sneaky.
needed to gain 3 seconds. So
Pawn at d6. Oh, he begins with b7. Interesting.
Jesus is safe forever.
So, okay, my understanding is you can turn off the computer evaluation on both chess.com and on Lead Chess if you want to. It can be a little annoying to turn it off and on as you want it. I just always have it off. Hey, Swall, so I'm not actually playing. I'm just commentating here. I guess your stream is done, Swole. I rated Swole earlier tonight because Swole was playing at the bughouse. Another shout out.
Yes, Helms is
sure.
off 22 seconds.
Most feared opponent is actually Smash.
My most feared opponent, as you all know, is Angelina Cowley.
I was gonna say yes on Nikali. She is the unstoppable. Now rook mates for chicken. Bishop takes d4, force 1 2, but that also force 1s, but he's down 20 seconds. Helm should just do
Helm should have
knight
mate
takes
here.
f6.
Maybe knight here.
She's going the more aggressive route. Now
Yeah.
she can take knight takes f6 with check.
She doesn't even want to take it with check. Yeah, she definitely should have taken that with check, though. That's for sure. This is a blunder for Helms.
Maybe knight d3 is okay.
Yeah.
Knight e4 here.
Knight takes.
Oh,
She
yeah.
gets a queen. That's so sad. She gets a queen.
He has a queen and then doesn't use it.
Yeah, well, this Helms was doing something I don't like, which was she wasn't taking advantage of the pieces she already has. She was getting fed more and more, so it sort of worked out for her. But she could have used her pieces more effectively and not needed that much stuff to mate.
Helms's position's very good again.
I think that what Chicken needs is some symmetrical position. I mean, d4, d5 is kind of symmetrical.
Oh, thank you very much for the raid from Singing Soldier. So let's
Yeah,
give
knight
her a
takes
shout out.
c7 for her. Unless she's waiting for...
Thanks for the follow from Red's Lion Skin Group. We are playing Bughouse here. Actually, we're watching Bughouse and commentating. These are some of the highest rated Bughouse players around. 12teen and Chicken are two of the best Bughouse players in the world. Helms Knight is another streamer, very good at Bughouse. And Killer Bees and Attack is the J Killer from the old fix. Very high level game. And these are the rules of Bughouse. It's a variant played on 2 chessboards by 4 players in teams of 2. When you capture a piece, you pass it to your teammate. You can make a normal chess move, or you take any of the pieces in reserve and place one on the board as a move. And checkmate or fly on either board ends the game. So you can play Bughouse on chess.com, which is where they're playing right now. It's a lot of fun to watch. It's very fast paced. Helms Knight, I think she's 1400 in standard chess, but I think in Canadian she's maybe 1800 right now or something like that. She hasn't played very much over the board yet. On chess.com, I think her blitz rating is something like 2000 or 2100, so she's definitely improving at chess. So thanks a lot for the raid. I really appreciate it, Singing Soldier. How was your stream? I hope your stream went well. Oh, first raid! Wow, I'm honored to be your first raid. Learning how to raid and dispel, both important.
Yeah, it's funny if you try to raid Mark Esserman, you got to figure out how many stupid Ys are in the Why So Serious thing.
Hopefully, I'm a little bit easier to spell. Yeah, I definitely screwed up raids a long time ago to the point where I realized that it's much better just to pull up the stream, go with the URL, and copy it and paste it into the chat. So don't bother typing it out, figuring how to spell. Raid School Round 1. Doesn't know how to use her own emote. What is your emote? Now I'm going to go to your channel and figure out what that is.
So Chicken and J Killer haven't won a
Oh,
single
it's you.
game
It's you singing.
For a while. Yeah, it's rough for them. I was thinking that if Chicken were to get something like e4, e5 against Helms, so good at d4 that he's not.
Here, I'll give
Advantage
Singing
back.
Soldier a
That's me.
sub.
No, rook takes e3,
Thank
queen
you
at
for this raid
f4.
here.
Just
The usual ratings would indicate, because like he's normally above 2800.
So why is this called Bughouse? That's a great question. I'm not quite sure the answer to that.
I looked it up before, but I don't remember. I think I want to like say some ridiculous thing that it means crazy in German, and they thought it was crazy, so that's why they named it. But I feel like Crazy House probably fits better with that. But
Yeah, I'm sure I gave the explanation a long time ago. It doesn't mean I remember it. So these are my emotes, which Singing Soldier now has because I gifted her a sub. So we've got the Bughouse, Crazy House, 4-player chess, a mouse slip. Mouse slip is fun to use in the other channels. To tilt the streamers whenever they make a mouse slip, just drop that emote in the chat. And then trolling a little bit, even though I'm a chess.com streamer, we got the Berserk emote there.
the Berserk is pretty sweet. I had some really high rated Crazy House player Berserk me in the arena, and I won.
Yeah, well, that's one of the things that's better about Lee Chess and chess.com. Chess.com needs the Berserk. Thank you very much for the bits, Singing Soldier.
I feel like they don't want to be a total copycat, but they probably should.
Well, so who got arenas first? I mean, I think Lee Chess had arenas before chess.com, then chess.com get arenas later. So why not get the Berserk too? So actually there was Danny Wrench, who's the vice president of like chess at chess.com. He
won one.
He was at a tournament and he was hanging out with some streamers. He was hanging out with Zephcat in her hotel room, and they got him to go on Lee Chess and play in a tournament and Berserk, like on stream. So I clipped it. I think it's the clip I made with like the most views. It has something like, I don't know, 300 views, where he basically he presses the Berserk button and he's like, "This is amazing." Thanks for the follow from Austin BC.
Chess.com is very innovative in ways that Lead Chess isn't. I mean, like the 4-player thing is,
Yeah.
it's unprecedented.
Yeah, and also Puzzle Rush is huge. I mean, Puzzle Rush is a really good idea to get people more excited about tactics. That's a lot of fun. But it's easier to innovate when you're making money and can pay like a team of programmers for sure.
Now Helms is in a real bad position, but Chicken wants to give up a queen, which mates his partner, so it's hard.
He did it on his partner's move, at least.
Yeah, but J Killer should have used it for defense.
Oh, yeah, this is tough for J Killer to defend. Oh, that's a reasonable defense. Queen guard c7. Bishop takes. At least he can go over here. Well, this way, I guess.
Yeah, there's no way Helms survives. It's just if somehow Cheesy can pull a mate out really fast. I think it's mate in 1, queen g5.
Gonna go here. Maybe this.
No save by Cheesy.
Maybe they're figuring some things out here.
Oh, you are supposed to end stream, Singing Soldier. so basically, you raid someone and then you end your stream. Because otherwise, if you keep streaming, then like your VOD will have it, even if people can't see it like live. So that there have been some fails in live stream fails. There was a streamer, I forget her name, but she streamed, she raided someone, and she didn't know she needed to end her stream. So immediately following her stream, she like took off her shirt, took off her bra, and was lounging around topless. And then that went viral, and she got suspended for obvious reasons. So yes, be careful.
Yeah, Chuck, don't take your shirt off.
I will. I always end my stream right after I raid, so don't worry about that. There's a lot of clips of streamers picking their nose after they raid someone too, but not a big deal.
Swole says he wants you to take your shirt off, Chuck. Chuck
we're gonna need
a
bigger donation for that. Oh, we got another raid. Ampop raiding with a party of 5.
Swole, you gotta donate for
Yeah, we don't do this for free.
I found out how Chuck makes his money.
So shout out to Hampov. How did your stream go, Hampov? I hope it went well. Oh, you're going to Drexel for computer science. I live in I live in suburban Philadelphia in Montgomery County. So for the people just coming in, we are playing Bughouse, which is a chess variant played by 4 players in teams of 2. Whenever you take a piece, you hand it to your partner, and you make a normal chess move, or you take any of the pieces in reserve and place one on any empty square as a move. Checkmate on either board ends the game. So it's very fast paced. It's a lot of tactics. It's a lot of fun. Here, I'm not playing. We are commentating a very high level match. So 12 Teen and Chicken Cross Road are 2 of the best players in the world. And Helms Knight, who's another streamer, and Killer Bees on attack, they're both pretty good too. So this is around the highest level you'll see for bughouse.
Although it has been pretty one-sided match so far, as the score is 36-13. Cheesy.
It's been, well, it's like a 2 for 1, something like that.
3 for 1.
Oh, 3 for 1. Math. So Singing Soldier, thanks very much for the raid. I really appreciate it. If you have to take off, I certainly understand. It's pretty late, but I really appreciate you bringing your viewers over.
Cheesy says he can only smash for 15 more minutes.
Am I going to TwitchCon? I am going to TwitchCon. Are you going, Singing Soldier? If so, I look forward to seeing you there. I'll be bringing my chess boards, and I will be bringing my chess clocks, and hopefully we can play some bughouse.
What's TwitchCon?
So TwitchCon is basically a convention where streamers and people who watch streams can go and hang out. And there's like a bunch of sessions there. I don't know, various panels of topics, and there'll be like rivals games where people will, I don't know, play Fortnite against each other and stuff like that. But the main thing is just hanging out and networking. And it's in San Diego, and it's in about a week and a half.
I will definitely not be going to that.
Tandem Man will get your vote as best overall bugger. So yeah, Tandem Man, who is John Lee Crazy House, is he's the best. I think he's the best Crazy House player in the world, but if he's not the best, then he's certainly top 2 or top 3. He's very good at bughouse for sure. I don't think that John Lee Crazy House, because he's a little rusty at bughouse, I don't think he's like the top bughouse player in the world, but he's certainly top 10.
He's definitely the coolest, though.
Oh yeah, no, he's a super nice guy, and I've played over the board with so many of these people. I'm one of the few people in the U.S. who has met Tandem Man, John Lee Crazy House. He came to New York City at one point, and I went up there and hung out with him for a day, played a bunch of bughouse. Mad Queen Dog says best bughouse player as a bug zapper. So thanks for Mad Queen Dog for gifting a sub to Kevin C. Wong. So be sure to use these emotes in other chats. When people who sub to me, whenever you see someone playing Bughouse or Crazy House or 4-player chess, drop those emotes in. And the mouse slip one is really fun to use in any chess stream. Well, thanks to Kevin C. Wong for gifting a sub to Mad Queen Dog. So same for you. Be sure to use those emotes in other chats. So yeah, John understands both attack and defense better than most. Yeah, he's super good. I'm not denying he's super good. I'm just saying I don't think he's the best in the world. Oh, oops, I'm sorry. I forgot to click off the last game. So you guys
He does have a daughter.
Oh yeah, he has a daughter and a son now. So one more kid and he will have enough for Bughouse.
I was gonna say he'll have his own bug house.
Yeah, no, I mean, so many of the people that I've played bug with for 20 years have like have kids by this point and are teaching their kids Bughouse. So I mean, I've played a bunch of Bughouse with Zap, who's Bughouse coach. He has 2 daughters. I played with one of his daughters on stream and over the board. I mean, he's coming to Philly Saturday, but I'm going to be out of town. Otherwise, I play with him some more.
Is his daughter?
Whose daughter? The Zap daughter? Is
Bughouse coaches.
Yeah. Bughouse coach is Zap, and his daughter is Tuna 2005 or something like that.
Okay.
The Singing Soldier says, yes, I'm going to TwitchCon. Supermind forgot to get Twitch 3-day plus party before sold out. So just have the 3-day. Start with security, get in the party. Okay, I'm not even sure if I got the party thing. From what I heard, the parties weren't that great anyway. like so TwitchCon, if you're a partner, you get access to a lot more stuff, and I'm not a partner. I don't know if you're a partner Singing Soldier, but that definitely helps. I'm mostly going to TwitchCon to hang out with people. I'm sorry, what was that, Jar?
Queen H8 instead of Knight of G4 was a better defense for chicken. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, this looks pretty good. Oh, that's a nice move. You guys can get this queen in play. Nice. Yeah, Singing Soldier for sure. There's a bunch of other chess players who are going. I'm pretty sure Planet Chess Club's going. Jason Pierre Sweeney's going. Bodo Chess is going. There's a few more, and I'm sure there's people going. Oh, I don't even know about.
Like chicken would normally find a move like Queen H8.
Yeah, it can be hard to find moves at such a fast pace, though. Oh my god, look, 12 is already up 10 seconds. It's ridiculous how fast he is.
So Chuck, are you gonna have your own booth at TwitchCon?
No, I'm not gonna have a booth. I'm not even sure if there'll be chess booths, period. So chess.com was trying to convince them to like set up some tables to play chess and bughouse there. I don't know whether that worked out or not. I'm just hoping to meet people there. I'll carry my boards around with me, and if we have to, we'll go to like, I don't know, some restaurant or just outside, set up boards. We'll see. We'll make it work somehow. This is the first TwitchCon I've been to, sort of playing it by ear. Also, thanks very much for your raid, Hampov, and thanks for the follow. And if you guys haven't played Bughouse before, I definitely recommend you play some Bughouse on chess.com. And if anyone wants to partner me sometime, let me know. Oh, thanks for the follow from Singing Soldier. Really appreciate it.
You know, you could have been a part of this match, Chuck.
I could have, but I already played a bunch of Bughouse earlier tonight. Fucking, and trust me. So who was looking for a partner? It was 12 Teen who was looking for a partner. I think me and 12 Teen would have done a lot worse than Helmslide and 12 Teen.
Chuck, after your match with IJH, those games, I think next time he's going to maybe a couple more times than he did.
Next time he's gonna what?
He's gonna beat you.
Oh yeah, I mean he had some wins there. There was some openings he was playing where like the trades came really fast, and he had some pretty good initiative, but for some reason he would like stop attacking me and I'd have a chance to defend. I think all he needed to do was just keep attacking, and I would have been a lot worse off.
This is interesting on Helm's board. She's playing. Looks like Chicken went for 1e5 and then Helm's pushed d5.
Yeah, so invading the light squares here.
Yes. Oh no, they kind of transposed into that though.
So yeah, Mrs. Melton. Yeah, that stream where Helms with Nakamura versus John plus Yasser was a really fun stream to watch, and John and Yasser, John Lee Crazy House and Yasser's, they practiced a bunch beforehand, whereas Helms sort of went in blind, but it was really fun to watch, and Helms was on the front page of Twitch for that stream. Yeah, John is classy all the way, always. So there's, it's interesting because Bughouse is a social game, so like you get a lot of conversation in it, and there's a lot of people who are just jerks in Bughouse, but it seems like the jerks are never like the highest rated players. They're always like 1 or 2 tiers down. The highest rated players are just like gentlemen all the time. Like when I've been partnered to 12 Teen or Chicken, even when I've like walked into mates, 8 games in a row, they'll always be like, oh, good try, good job. Whereas if you're partnered to, there's some other people who I won't name names, but they are always eager to blame their partner and say you suck. If you go to my wall on chess.com, I think you'll see quite a few people who left some choice messages about how terrible they think I am.
Chuck, the last person who did that was just one that we beat.
Well, I didn't know that was a thing. Maybe I should be doing that more often.
Thank you very much for the bits from Mad Queen Dog. We got 500 Subway sandwiches and a 50-cent bonus. Really appreciate it. So yeah, now you are #1 on the leaderboard, and I do monthly, so you can probably have that for 15 days now.
Mad Queen Dog in the house. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, Mad Queen Dog is in a lot of chess streams, mods for a few people, so he's a solid mod. Well, I'm gonna yell at you about your kingside bishop until you move it out early. Yeah, it is par for the course, Mrs. Mountain.
I've never seen this guy smash.
He's not a bughouse player.
Oh, thank you for the Mad Queen Dog for suggesting my stream as the one to raid. Really appreciate it. Glad to have some new people in here. And hopefully you're enjoying the bughouse. And oh, that's going to be mate. You're enjoying the bughouse. If you haven't seen or played bughouse before, it's something you can look into. If you go to any like over the board chess club where there's like kids, a lot of times like, I mean, the kids will supposedly be there to play chess, but they all want to play bughouse. So like at any club I go to, it's kids are like, can we play bughouse yet? Can we play bughouse yet? It's so much fun. Kingside bishop emote. Unfortunately, I have all my emote slots used, and I like my emotes in general. I have like 10 more ideas for emotes. Oh, Swole has emote slots. Yeah.
I don't want Chicken to try e6 d6 against Helms. Do e6 d6 against d4 and e3. You get a nice imbalanced game. For White is to play e4 and d4 and e4 and try and like do a transposition trick. But I feel like that would work well for Chicken anyway.
Makes sense. So for those new to bughouse, we should point out that the time is important, and what matters is the diagonal clocks. So because Helm's Knight has more time than Killer Bees on attack, that means Helm's Knight can sit for pieces, and if like they both don't move, then Killer Bees on attack would just run out of time. And conversely, if Helm's Knight wanted her partner to hold pieces, then 12-team could sit, and Chicken would have to move without getting the pieces he wanted. So being uptime is very important in bughouse. Oh, good night, Mad Queen Dog. Thank you very much for coming in, gifting that sub, recommending the raid, and so forth. Really appreciate it. See you later, Mrs. Milton. Thanks for checking out the stream. Can he just bring this out and then threaten Queen here? Oh, nice move. Still threatening Rook here, Knight takes. Pretty good for 12-team.
Knight f2 for Killer Bees to distract the queen, and then bishop e4, and then you can defend the king side.
Oh, nice idea. So saying knight here and then bishop here. Check. Oh, so that's another way of doing it. But those pieces were too much. Mated chicken. Chicken says, I tired, maybe. It is 4 a.m. here in Philadelphia. So Chicken lives very near me. Chicken Crest Road is about 10 minutes from me. We went to the gym together like 2 days ago.
10 minutes by walk.
Is Chicken
No,
getting
not
buff
walk.
too?
10 minutes by car. Good night. Play dates. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I wondered why they didn't try after a while to switch it back to chicken versus cheesy. But I guess they don't mind that.
So, like I said a while ago, I think they just want to change because usually 12 team is playing against Chicken. They get tired of only playing each other over and over again. Hey, Spinal Tap. Spinal Tap. I'm doing gym like most days. Yeah, we should definitely do some gym at some point. Spinal Tap also lives nearby. He's like 40 minutes away, maybe. Seeing as those wait, what? You're a girl? There are some girls here in chess. We got Helm's Knight. Helm's Knight is a girl. Zefcat is a girl. We got the Botez sisters. Good to see so many people, so many girls interested in chess and bughouse.
And my
Oh,
personal
and
favorite,
Swole's,
Anna.
yeah, Swole's favorite person in the world, Anna.
Mine too.
Yours too, really?
Yeah, I could listen to her talk all day long.
It's really fun seeing both that Alexander Botez stream with Anna. Because Anna is just so like nice and innocent, whereas Botez just trolls her constantly. So they were playing like a puzzle battle, where it was like whoever won got the most puzzles right won, but they did it with a handicap of like 5 puzzles, because Anna's better at Puzzle Rush supposedly. But what would happen is over and over again, Botez would do really poorly, so she would get like 10 puzzles right before she got like 3 wrong, and it would just stop, and Anna would be on like 25, 26, 27, and Anna would be like, oh my god, I can't get one wrong, I don't want to lose. And because they were in a call talking to each other, but they couldn't see what each other was doing, so Alexander would be like, I'm having my best run yet. You're really gonna have to try hard here. I don't think 25 is going to be enough. Keep trying, Anna. Keep trying. and in the meantime, like Botez would be like typing in the chat, like, I'm so horrible. I hate myself. And then she would like zoom in on Puzzle Rush where it says, you didn't do very well, and just make it really big so the chat can see. Singing Soldier, I don't think we've met in stream. I've checked out your stream a few times though. I'm not sure why my name would be familiar besides seeing my stream or seeing me on another stream. I've been on Helm's Knight stream a few times, so if you've seen Helm's Knight, maybe you've seen me there. And I'm in people's chats, so I'm in Joe Bruin's chat, I'm in Nicholas Tice's chat, Swole19's chat, and so forth. Yeah, I've probably popped by your stream. I don't think I've seen that many streams, maybe like 2 or 3. A lot of times when I'm not streaming on Twitch but going on Twitch, I'll go in like 5 different streams at a time. I like to simul watch.
Do you think that people can be faster on Fix than ChessCon?
I thought you were a girl, Singing Soldier. So honestly, if you're a guy, then I would feel dumb because I thought I'd watch your stream. I know I've watched your stream, but I've watched like so many streams that I don't remember everyone. I also think I saw a clip of you on Livestream Fails where something terrible happened. I think it was like, I'm trying to remember what happened. It was something like you were streaming and all of a sudden something came through the window or something weird like that. What were you saying, Ahsoka?
J Killer was saying he's slow on chess.com, and I was wondering if you think there's actually a difference.
Oh, between chess.com and Fix?
Yeah.
I mean, there may be some difference as far as lag and some differences as far as pre-moves. Like you can multi pre-move on chess.com, which is a big difference. I don't know. Like, there's not much of a difference for me, but there's some people who are just more used to the interface on chess.com and others used to Fix.
Yeah, I seem to be much faster on chess.com than Chicken, or not like faster than him, but faster compared to when we were on Fix. So like I can keep up on with Chicken and like faster than J Killer, but on Fix I was really slow.
Yeah. The Singing
But
Soldier
It's a
saying
shame.
she was streaming as part of her first tournament and immediately as a drive-by shooting. Yeah, it was something like that.
It's a shame Chuck doesn't like Fix because we could have the four of us could jump on Fix like me and
No,
Smash.
I like Fix. The thing is, I'm a chess.com affiliated streamer, so I contractually I stream chess.com when I stream chess. So I can't stream Lee Chess, I can't stream Fix. I can talk about them, but when I stream, it's going to be chess.com stuff. I can play on Lee Chess, I can play on Fix, but I'm not going to stream Fix. So by the way, for those watching, I think the series has ended. Helms Knight said GG's. 12 said GG's. Killer B said too fast. So he was just outspeeded. 12 said yes, new house, all about speed now. And Killer B says just can't play fast on this site. On Fix, I could at least play at a decent speed. Here I'm super slow. Chicken says he gets owned. And then Killer's saying it's 4 a.m. I think it's 4 a.m. for everyone except for 12 Teen. So, because 12 Teen is on the West Coast in Vancouver, Canada.
alright, I'm gonna log off, Chuck. This was fun.
Okay, yeah, it was fun. Thanks so much for hopping on for some commentaries. Give another shout out to Ahsoka CC, who was commentating with me and also streams sometimes, though not for a while. And also, Dark Harlander Bughouse was commentating.
Dream came true today, Chuck. I made affiliate because Helms gave me a raid.
That's awesome. Helms raid is best raid. Well, maybe I shouldn't say that. Singing Soldier raid is best raid. Helms Knight raid is second best raid. Yeah, so it's awesome that you made affiliate, so you can make an emote. That'll be fun. And thanks a lot to Singing Soldier for the raid. Really appreciate it.
I think my emote will be around partners who don't move their e-pawns in the opening. Thank you, Swole.
Yeah, it's sometimes like you can think like, what is my stream about? What speaks to me? And you think of me, and you think of like a good concept, and then you can't really boil it down to an emote. like I've been thinking for a while, how do I make like a no pre-move emote, or how do I make like an Ekin emote, or an emote that's like one more game, things like that. Yeah, so Singing Soldier, I'll definitely check out your stream more often. So now we have to find someone to raid. Oh, thanks a lot for the bits from Singing Soldier. I really appreciate it. Does anyone have any suggestions of who I should raid here? If anyone has any suggestions, I'm open to suggestion. If no one has suggestions, I'll just go Joe Bruin. I know we've raided Joe Bruin a lot, so if the people here have suggestions of like a newer channel I haven't raided, I'm open to that. Good night, Singing Soldier. So we're going Joe Bruin. Is that the consensus? Okay. Speak now or forever hold your peace, everyone here. I'm going to raid Joe Bruin if I don't hear anything else. Alright, we're going Joe Bruin. I hope everyone has a great night. If you haven't followed me yet, I'd appreciate a follow so you get notified of my future streams. They're mostly Bughouse, but we do some other stuff occasionally. Like we'll do Keep Talking Nobody Explodes, do some Tetris. We've done some Sudoku. It's been a while since we've done Sudoku, but that's always a fun time. But it's mostly Bughouse on chess.com. So I hope everyone has a great night and show Joe some love once you get over to his chat. Later, everyone.